All right, story time. This one's about Kyra. Kid's crazy, another domestic terrorist I own. So we're gonna take it back till yesterday, right? When I was picking up Kyra from school, I go to the school bus, this and that, take her off, tell the teacher, have a good day, have a good weekend, all that kind of stuff, right? Teacher pulls me aside and says, Mr. Kyra, listen, I just want to talk about something. So, all right, shoot, let's go, let's get the show on the road. Tell me what you're gonna say, because I know it's gonna be something crazy. So just say it. She said, no, it's not that bad. It's just I've been noticing whenever Kyra has been doing something wrong or I have to speak to her, she's been saying a certain word, but I can't for the life of me figure out what it is. Said, oh, that's weird. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep my ear open, and if I hear this word or something, we can help decipher it together. Anyways, I'll skip that part. Long story short, said, have a good weekend, blah, blah, blah. So on the way home, I decided I'm going to take Kyra to the grocery store, right? Friday, got to get some dinner, whatever. So keep in mind, it's Friday. It's after work. This grocery store is packed, okay? It's packed. Everyone's trying to get the stuff for the weekend. It's busy. So we're walking up and down the aisles, this and that. Kyra's kind of doing her own thing, looking at all the candy that I'm not buying her because of the cavity issue I've been dealing with, so no. So I look back, see Kyra, and she's kind of walking, she's not looking where she's going, and before I could even warn her, she bumps into somebody, okay? Just bumps into somebody. So the woman who got bumped into looked down and said, oh, excuse me, young lady. Like, well, you should watch where you're going, that type of thing, right? Without hesitation, Kyra looks at her and says, "Bomba clot." I'm standing like 10 feet back. At first I was contemplating, I'm like, should I just pretend this is not my kid? Because this is awkward as hell. Like, what did she just say? So the woman's looking shocked at this point. Kyra just bumped into her. She said, watch where you're going. And Kyra says, "Bomba clot." So I walk over. I'm like, oh, sorry. This is my daughter. And she apologizes. Again, she looks at the woman and says, "Bomba clot." I said, hey, Kyra, stop, enough. Like, what are you doing? Now the woman's looking at me like I taught her this word. The thing about it, my daughter is mixed, but to the general eye, she got more of my genetics. So she's white baby, saying bomba clot. She's a white baby. So me and Kyra are walking back to the car. I said, babe, like, where did you learn that? I didn't teach you that. Did your mom teach you that? She says, no, grandma taught me that. I'm like, grandma? That's my mom. My mom would never in her life say that word, Kyra. So I'm sitting here thinking Kyra's a liar, right? All of a sudden, my phone rings, Bluetooth. Guess who it is? It's my mom. So I'm not even gonna ask her because I already know the answer. It's not her who taught Kyra. It must have been my baby mom's mother or something, right? So I tell my mom, I said, listen, I just had to stop at the grocery store because I asked you to pick up coffee yesterday. You never dropped it off, but don't worry about it. It's okay. Sure enough, my mom on the Bluetooth says bomba clot. Like, mom, what do you, what, it was you? Where'd you hear that word? She said, oh, I heard it from a friend of mine. I thought it meant sorry. I said, mom, it doesn't mean sorry. That's a swear word in like Caribbean language or something. I don't know what it's called, but it's a swear word. You can't be saying that around my kids, especially. She says, oh no, I thought I was doing a favor and I taught and before she could finish, I said, yeah, you taught Kyra to say bomba clot. Now we're in the store and she's calling people bomba clots.